Welcome back to Shem's Universe. So today guys, we're just moving on to the next chapter. So this is going to be a bit of a shorter video. I just want to introduce to you guys what's going on next, and also what my plans are going to 2021. So it's going to be a big year. We're going to start this next chapter off. I just went through Life Path through Western numerology, if you want to look back at that if you haven't seen it already. I did expression numbers. I gave explanations at the start of each chapter as to what they mean before getting into the number sequence of them. And that's pretty much the same as what I'm doing right now. So I'm leading now into the soul urge number, which is arguably the third most important number according to Western numerologists. So they would argue that the life path is first, expression number is second, and then your soul urge number, or better known sometimes as heart's desire number, is third. So bearing that in mind, the soul urge and or heart's desire number is what you actually calculate when you're first born. So the name that you're born with on your birth certificate, you add up the number derivatives of the vowels of all those names, so your first, middle, and last name. And when you add up those vowels, you then get your soul urge number. The vowels are considered soft letters. So this gets into sound vibration, why this is very important, because the soft letters aren't as bold as the consonant letters, like where they're just more enunciated. So when you get into something like that, you're looking at the subtle tendencies of a person, the innermost desires that they may not even realize, the subconscious mind. I mean, I would argue that the life path is a subconscious mind, especially based on Chaldean, but dealing with the Pythagorean numerology, they seem to believe that it's a derivative of the soul urge number. You look at it, and when you equate that, you get what your innermost desires are. This might be where your hidden passion is. This might be how you truly feel inside, and it might be the side of yourself that you're afraid to let out so the world can see. Is this the naked you, in other words? So bearing that in mind, I'm going to definitely be going through the numbers 1 through 9. Karmic numbers do come into play for this number as well. So the last sequence of numbers where karmic numbers come into play, and also the master numbers. After these three, the expression, soul, and life path, they're still there, but they have less weight in comparison to if they're in one of these three positions. All right, so we're going to do karmic numbers as well. I'll definitely go over 13, 14, 16, and 19, but I'm going to do them in separate videos. So I'm going to go through full 1 to 9 first, do karmic numbers, and then do the master numbers last through this one. Just because I have a lot of specifics to bring up this time around, just because the soul urge, the way in which it affects you, is very different from how the life path affects you, and it's definitely very different from how the expression number will affect you. Because when you look at it from this angle, this may be a deep-seated problem, so a lot of you guys in this chapter may actually solve a lot of your problems that you've had since you were born. Because if you actually listen to what I'm saying here, you listen to what your soul urge number is, you may be doing a career, or you may be following a certain life path and saying, I still don't feel fulfilled, I still feel this sense of incompleteness, I still feel like I could be doing better, or I feel that I should be somewhere else in my life. And all of us feel that way at one point or another, and most of the time, this may have to do with your soul urge number. This has to do with you not meeting the expectations of that soul urge. And the expectation of it's not like it's a separate entity, it's part of you. You are all neurons and vibrations, frequency, like Nikola Tesla said, or energy. And through this energy, we are different. We're just a giant organism of trillions of neurons in different energy. And when you look at it like that, you then realize that all of these numbers are just within your body. They're within you. They're your natural tendencies. They're how it's how the universe is just communicating with you in order to survive. Okay, so when you look at the soul urge here, what you mainly want to focus on is, okay, it's not a separate entity to myself, but part of myself. And this is a deep core of myself that I may not fully comprehend as of yet, especially bear that in mind if you're younger. Like I'm 26, if you're younger than 26 or younger than even 30, soul urge may not be as big of a deal to you in comparison to somebody that's maybe 40 or 50, who's going to say, well, I definitely have like a midlife crisis, I definitely don't feel like I'm meeting the expectations that I have. Or you may say, I'm achieving everything, but there's still just something missing there, as I said earlier. So this is really going to point you in the direction of true passion. This is not giving you advice on what you should do for a career. This is not giving you advice as of how you're going to master your life path. It's not giving you any inclination of how you're going to actually deal with your expression number either. But finding this passion, bear in mind, will in turn, it might bring you to a point where you could end up achieving those things. Sorry guys, there's a plane above me. I'm trying to do as much video as I can outside during this nice weather we're having in Canada before winter comes. Just excuse me, it's right after Remembrance Day here, so we're just getting a little bit of air traffic there. But to just finalize the video for you guys, sorry about that, is this passion, this heart's desire number can then lead you to mastering everything else. I'm not saying it's going to, but it can if you find your passion and purpose through it. Meaning, like, for instance, my soul urge or heart's desire number was a 1, and I realized from early on that I never like working for people. I don't like being micromanaged. I like people telling me what to do. And I realized that when I looked through my chart, 1 was within all of my stuff, like life path 8, but I was like 17/8. I looked at my karmic number for expression number 14, 1 is there as well. So I realized that the 1's playing such a huge role in my life that I gotta incorporate it. I realized that it's a deep part of me, that sun energy, that energy that wants to be the center of the universe, that wants to be known. Why I call my channel Shem's Universe. I want to be the center of my own universe. I want people to see me. I want to be famous. I want to be rich. And I accepted those things, and that's why I'm following the passion. So, like, to me, this isn't a job. It's just fun. Why I know it'll get very successful. This channel will get mainstream after a while. You got to find that for yourself, something that you can deeply believe in, even without any external like evidence whatsoever of it working out. You still can just see it working out based on your own inner presence telling you it's the right thing that you're doing. And I really would argue that the soul urge number can do that. I'm not saying it's going to help you find your career, but it's going to help you find a sense of internal contentment and internal calmness. All right. So we're going to definitely get into this next several days. I'm just going to go straight from 1 through 9, give you guys the full synopsis. You guys already know the planetary influences, so I'm going to get straight into the deep core of this stuff and not beat around the bush with it. I'm going to get straight into the summaries of all these numbers so you guys know exactly what to look for. All right, so thank you guys very much for watching today. I'll be coming back tomorrow with soul urge number 1. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions regarding any of my prior videos whatsoever, please just email me at shem_roy@hotmail.com. Follow my Instagram, Shem's Universe 8.0. You can DM me there as well. A lot of you guys' stuff has been going into my spam, unfortunately. I'm very, very sorry about that. If you don't follow me, Instagram's just doing weird things. But I'm making sure to check each day now, so I want to answer all you guys' questions. And best bet, just leave in the comments. All right, so thank you guys again for watching. Please like, subscribe, holla at me. That's it.